I'm Casey Kelly with GoCC Sports here with women's soccer head coach Paul Hogan. The Chanticleers won a split decision this past weekend, getting their first win against Wofford on Friday 2-1 and suffering their first loss on Sunday against the Charlotte 49ers. Now, Coach, take us back into this past weekend. How do you think your team's overall performance went?
I wish I could say it was really good. I thought we struggled a little bit at times. We had some young players out there who were young. They made some young mistakes. I thought our consistency throughout both games was not very good. I loved our effort in our comeback against Wofford. And we had a good comeback the early part against Charlotte to tie the game. Once they scored their second goal, it kind of fell apart from there.
Now, multiple players were able to see the field this past weekend. What does that do for you to be able to have so many options to pull from the bench?
Well, it's good. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. I don't know how you look at it. It's good to play everybody, but we had to play everybody because we've been injury prone this preseason and now. But I think you never know how kids will do until they are given a chance, and a lot of kids were given a chance, so we were able to kind of get a true evaluation against real live opponents.
Now, one of those players was a freshman, Tara Lyons, who had a goal and an assist in Friday's game against Wofford. Can we expect more of that from the younger players on this team?
I can only hope so. Again, she was opportunistic. Still some growing to do as a player, but she scored a goal and had an assist, so I hope we got the same kind of development from her, from Kayla, many of our attacking young players.
Now, Charlotte was obviously one of your more tougher games this past weekend. What can you take away from that game?
I guess a lot. They didn't play on Friday. We did. So we were able to see how we did under pressure. We played 2 road games against home openers both ways. So it's good to see how our kids responded. And the response was good in the first half. They scored early. We tied it up. And then when they scored their second late in the second half, it didn't go so well from that point on. But I think our kids responded pretty well, and I think we can grow as a program. You can always learn from those experiences.
This weekend you have your home opener against Georgia Southern on Friday and then head to South Carolina on Sunday, who was just ranked number 8 by the NSCAA poll. How excited are you to be able to take your team into that kind of environment and play against such a successful program?
I guess we're excited on both fronts. A home opener, you kick off the year at home in front of your home crowd is always fun. I know the girls are excited for it. And then traveling to South Carolina is, it's a huge challenge for us. We're excited, anxious, nervous, because they're good. They're really good. We've played them in the spring in the past couple of years, and they've been very talented. So we hope we can play to our best, and trying to get a result any way we can.
All right, thanks, Coach. You can catch the Chanticleers back in action this Friday against Georgia Southern at 7 p.m. at the CCU Soccer Stadium. This is Casey Kelly with GoCCU Sports.